Hello children, welcome back to computer session. In last session, we have completed the first chapter of the computer syllabus, that is Introduction to MS Access. In that chapter, we have seen database and its types and how to open the MS Access, how to create how to create a database in the MS Access, and how to open the database in the MS Access, and also how to create a table in the database using datasheet view and design view. Okay, in this chapter we are going to study, after creating the table, how to create queries, forms and reports in MS Access. Now, first topic that we are going to study is how to create a query. A query selects some of the fields from the table to display or print rather than viewing all fields in the table datasheet. Means whichever fields from the table that we want to get access, query displays only that much rather than displaying the whole table. Okay, fine. Now we will see how to create a query in the table. Now to create a query, first open the MS Access, and I have already created here a table using the datasheet view. Okay, fine. After creating the table, by default we are in home tab. Okay, you have to move inside the create tab. Under that create tab, here one section is there of queries. Okay, under this queries section, select this query wizard, click on that query wizard, and one pop-up dialog box appears on the screen. A dialog box pop-ups on the screen. Okay, fine. So here we are passing this simple query wizard. Okay, it is already by default selected. We have to select here simple query wizard. Okay, then click OK. After clicking on OK, select which of the fields, here one field is there, available fields. Okay, select which of the fields you want to see after creating the query. I want here first name in my queries list. After selecting on that field, you have to click here single arrow. Okay, the single arrow you are seeing, you have to click on that to move your field from available field to the selected field. Okay, and second field I want, suppose last name. Select the last name, click on the last name, and then click on this single arrow. Okay, your two fields have been added in this selected fields. Okay, the two fields that you want to see after creating a query has been added inside this selected fields. Okay, you can select whichever fields you want. Here I have selected first name and last name. After moving the required fields from available field to selected fields, click on next, and here everything is correct. Which title if you want to change the title, you can change here already I am not changing the title, let it be by default whatever it is, table 1 query, and then you have to click here finish. After clicking on finish, you can see the another table 1 query is created, and the fields that I have selected inside the query, that is first name and last name, only these two fields table has been created. Okay, means passing a query means you will see only that data that you have selected to see inside the table. Fine. Okay, in this way you can create a query and you can get access to the only those fields that you want. Now we are done with how to create a query. We are moving towards how to create a form. Form provides user-friendly interface for viewing, adding, editing and deleting records. To create a form, there are three methods available in MS Access. First is using the form tool, second is split form tool, and third is form wizard. Okay, now you just need to watch the following video to know how to create a form using form tool, split form tool and form wizard. Now we have already done with how to create a query. Now we are going to see how to create a form. Fine. For that, first you need to create the table with any of the method, either by using design view or by using datasheet view. These two methods we have seen in the first chapter. Fine. After creating the table, first you have to click on the whichever table you want to create the form. Here table 1 is it. This is the navigation bar. It shows which of the table is currently open. So first click here on the table 1. As soon as you click on the required table in this navigation pane, then you have to move towards the create option, create tab. Fine. In the create tab, there is one section of forms. Okay. Now first we are going to see how to create a form using the form tool. Here first option is you can see form. Click on that. As soon as you click on that form option, you get the access towards the form view of the table. Fine. So this is the form view. This is the way you can create the form using your table. Okay. Then as soon as you create this table, just click on this view option. After clicking on that view option, your form has been ready to access. Okay. And if you want to access more information, or you want to access the information of another person, here at the down, this next forward arrow is there. Okay, next record arrow is there. Click on that once, and if you click on that once, your information move towards the next person's information. Okay, then again if you click there, then you get access to towards the next person's information. Fine. In this way you can create a form using the form tool. Okay. Then next we are going to see how to create a form using the split form option. Okay. Again open this table 1, the main table of your database. Okay. After opening that table 1, here my database table name is table 1, that's why I am saying table 1. Okay, fine. Then similarly click on that on the table for which you want to create a form in the navigation bar. As soon as you click on that table, then afterwards you have to move again inside the create tab. Okay, and in the form section, under the form section, choose the, here split form option is not there, so you will find the split form option in the more forms option. Okay, get inside the more forms option. Here this is the third option of split form. Okay, click on that split form, and as soon as you select that split form option, your information get arranged in the split form method. Okay, split form as in half of the screen, half of the user area is in form, and half of the user area you will see your database table. That's why it is said that it is the split form view. Okay, fine. As soon as you click on that split form view, here view option is there. Click on that view option and your split form method is ready. Okay, now if you want to move towards next information, then at the end this forward arrow is there, next record arrow. Click on that and your information, your current information will move towards the next person's information. Okay, fine. In this way you can use split form tool to create the form. Now we are going to see the third method of creating the form, that is creating a form using the form wizard tool. Fine. After creating the table inside your database, just click on this table for which you want to create the form. in the navigation bar, in this navigation pane. Fine. After clicking here once, move inside the create tab, and here under form section, here form wizard option you will find. So click on that once. After clicking on that once, you have to click this add all records or add all fields button. Okay, this is by using this arrow you can add one by one fields inside the selected field. Okay, you can add the field one by one, but using this double arrow you can add all the fields at once inside the selected fields. Okay, I want all these fields to be displayed in my form, so I am clicking this. See, as soon as you click this, all the fields inside the available fields will move towards the selected fields. Okay, after doing this you have to click next, again next, and here you have to click on finish. After clicking on finish, this is the form which will appear on your screen, and that is created using the form wizard tool. So after creating this form, if you want to get access to the another person's information, here at the down, next record option is there. To move your current record to the next record, you have to use this arrow, forward arrow. Fine. Click on that once, and you will get access towards the next record inside your database. Fine. So in this way you can create a form using the form tool, using split form tool, and using the form wizard tool. You can use whichever method you want to create the form. Now the last topic in this chapter is how to create a report in MS Access. A report is created when we have to specify which fields we want to be printed and to have more control over the report layout and format. Okay, there are two methods for creating the report tool and report wizard. Fine. Now we will see how to create the report using these two methods. Okay, so now we are going to see how to create a report using two options, report tool and report wizard tool. First we will see how to create a report using the report tool. So first for the table on which you want to create a report, click on that in this navigation pane. Click on that, and after you click on the table for which you have to create the report, then you have to move inside the create tab. Fine. Under create tab, one separate section is there of reports, and inside this reports one option is there of the report tool. Fine. Click on that, and after you click on that, your report is almost generated. Fine. And you can view this report using this view option located at the leftmost corner of this screen. After clicking on that report option, then you have to click here on view. Fine. And your report is done. This is the report for the table 1 for the database that you have created in the beginning. Fine. Now we will see how to create a report using report wizard option. Get back to the main table. This is our main database. Fine. Click on that table, on the required table on which you have to create your report in this navigation pane. After clicking on that, go inside create tab. Again in this report section, this report wizard option is there. Click on that, and a dialog box pops up on the screen. Fine. From this available fields you have to select which fields you want to see in your report. Fine. I am selecting here first name. Click on this first name. Then you have to click this arrow, single arrow. If you want to see all fields, then you can click this double arrow. Fine. I want only two fields, for example. Then click on, suppose I want last name also. Select last name and then click on this arrow. Then after you are done, then click next. After clicking on next, again next, then you have to if you want any ascending or descending order, then you can mention here. I don't want any of that. Then at the end this finish option is there. Click on finish, and after clicking on finish, this required table is generated, and that is nothing but the report view of the database. Fine. If you want to print this table, if you want to print this report, here print option is also there, so you can use that to print this report. So in this way you can create a report using report tool and report wizard tool. Fine. It is similar to creating the forms. Fine. So in this chapter we have seen tables, queries, three things we have seen: how to create a query, how to create a form, and how to create a report. So we are done with the second chapter, that is creating queries, forms and reports in MS Access. Fine. In next session we will start with third chapter. Okay.